Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a video on that James Charles Wet n Wild situation, and I'm gonna touch a little bit on Nikita Dragun wearing box braids like she's not supposed to, but she is because she's Nikita Dragun. Number one, we're gonna talk about James Charles. James Charles is claiming that Wet n Wild ripped off his palette. Okay, what's his argument? Well, if you look at the palette, they have it on sale at RuPaul's Drag Con here in New York City, because I'm on Long Island. So, but it was here on the city on the weekend, and Wet n Wild was there promoting their new 40 pan palette. Yay for them. They have a 40 pan palette. It's a rainbow palette. It has the same color setup as his palette, but pans are smaller in the middle. Wet n Wild does this where they dupe other brands, especially the higher end brands. They do that. I mean, anybody remember that one 10 pan palette they have, which looks suspiciously like Anastasia Beverly Hills, like Rose, whatever palette, with the pinkish colors and the orange? Yeah. I mean, come on. They're gonna do this. It's a dupe. Now, he has a right to kind of be mad. Oh my god, look at that man. Oh my god, they're ripping me out. But, don't you do that consistently? And you're sitting here yelling about some other company doing you wrong. Hello, says everybody else you ripped off. Yeah, okay, you're mad, and we get that you're mad, but you really have no argument. Right. Guess what you did all this time, and now somebody's doing it to you, and you're getting all mad. Stop being mad. And they copied you. Ooh, like you didn't do to everybody else. But yeah, I like the palette. It's a nice palette, but here he is yelling about they're copying his palette. You can't own the rainbow. You can't own this specific palette, because apparently it's coming out that his palette replaced the Morphe's original whatever palette that was their original rainbow palette. Who cares? Wet n Wild is making this palette affordable. Your palette's like $40. Yeah, Wet n Wild, yay, they have a 40 pan palette. Yeah, it's a rainbow palette, and you can buy it for like $30. 25, it's like 25 to 30 bucks. So it's like 10-ish bucks less than James Charles's Morphe palette. Yay, I don't care. I'm not gonna buy that palette just because I don't buy those kind of palettes. I like it. I like the rainbow palette. It makes you a lot more excited about doing eyeshadow colors and stuff. But who needs it? Nobody really needs it. But Wet n Wild wants to do it because they get to do it. They get to do it. They get to make a palette that's like huge. I mean, come on. But James Charles is sitting here butthurt because they're copying him. And he's tweeting to them, going, this is not right. Oh my god, look at how suspiciously this looks like mine. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh my god. And Wet n Wild was like, and so what? But that's not fair. You can't do that. You're copying his palette. Yeah, but we didn't copy his price. Bitchy comment. But okay. But then Wet n Wild kept going. They kept going back and forth with this child. He's a kid. Yes, yeah, he's 20 years old, so he's like technically he's an adult, but his mind is not a kid. His mind is a kid. Mentally, he's a kid still. That's how kids deal with fame. They really don't know how to deal with it. So he's still a kid in his head. He wants to be an adult, has his own house, he's 20 years old, but he doesn't know how to be a 20-year-old because he's on YouTube and he has all this fame. So he's going to sit here butthurt because apparently he can copy everybody else, but nobody's supposed to copy him. Because, God forbid, this is a small design, this is a small company, small copying like his palette. He's going to come after them anyway. But I don't I don't get his being unhappy because number one, people are gonna buy his palette more and the Wet n Wild palette because then it's gonna see, is this really legitimately a dupe like they're claiming it is? It looks like it is. Looks like it might be. Looks like every other rainbow palette in existence in the world. Is it? Probably. But he's gonna sit here and claim, no, it's mine. I formulated these colors. I created this palette out from scratch. I had the idea for this layout like 2 years before Morphle even talked to me. Really? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Nobody believes that. Of course he's gonna say, I had this laid out and I formulated this and I worked with them and no, you didn't. And then they come out. This is where they get a little too far for me. They came out and they said, Morphe bought that palette from like such and such cosmetics, JH, this Asian company that Morphe bought the palette from. But they're claiming Morphe bought it from somebody else. Probably true, probably not. There were a buttload of YouTube videos of all kinds of people going to research that. Let them research that. We're going to sit here and watch this whole debacle go through because, God forbid, James Charles get copied. It's just ridiculous. And it's just so stupid. But that speaks to his ego. And again, guess what? James Charles is back in the news because, God forbid, he shut his damn mouth. Let Wet n Wild have their little fun. They duped you. Oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. But I'm not going to go too long into that because I could rant forever and not speak English correctly, as I do. So now I'm going to touch on Nikita. Nikita, I can say something about it because I don't think it's right, but I'm a white girl. As you can see, I'm a white girl. But I know I wouldn't wear that. But Nikita Dragun decided to wear a wig, because that's what she said it was, a wig that was box braids. And it looked nice on her. To be fair, it looked nice on her. But she sat there in the little video and she explained that this is celebration of the culture and this is not to be offensive and all this stuff. And she's 0.001% Native American. Oh, look at the person claiming to be Native American, by the way. That's not enough to claim it. Hello? Wake up, could ya? Yeah. But she's sitting here claiming, oh, Native Americans, they wear braids. And kinda, yeah, but not box braids like the African American black culture does. Hello? Yeah, they don't wear it like that. Yeah, so she's sitting there claiming all this stuff and she's wearing these little box braids and she's gonna celebrate black culture, and they can't even go to interviews wearing it, which is true. They apparently, because a lot of black people have complained about this being real, and there are incidences of little black kids getting sent home because they're not wearing the right hairstyle. There's a little news clip of I don't know where it was, probably in the South, because it's the South. And this little black boy, had a low cut, and he like a little cutout in his hair, looked cute. But these teachers decided to color it in because, God forbid, he decided to have fun with his hair and get a little cut in his hair, a little design, because he gets to. No. And that's the thing. And here she's sitting here claiming that she's celebrating. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not, dude. No, stop it. No. And that's the thing that's getting so big is because black people, you can't wear a black person's hairstyle if you're not black. I'm sorry, but you can't. Okay, I don't care if you're Asian, I don't care if you're Indian, I don't care if you're Native American, I don't care if you're Mexican, and it's not right. Okay, it's just no, stop. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I'm white, and I went to a predominantly black school. Okay, yeah, I was friends with a lot of black people. I kind of sometimes talk like that. because I like their culture. I like their culture. I acknowledge their culture as beautiful, but I don't appropriate for me. I don't wear things like I don't do that because that's not my culture. It's not my culture. It's not. I'm white. I'm not black, and I'm not going to claim blackness to wear that. No, I'm not going to claim Native American to wear. No, I'm not. Because I don't do that. I know that's not my culture to acknowledge and embrace. Because it's not. I acknowledge the beauty of it. I walk in the mall and I see a shop that sells beautiful African clothing with their African fabrics. And I love it. I love looking at it. I think it's beautiful. I love when they wear it. I love when black people wear their natural hair and say, screw society, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. Because guess what? They get to do what the hell they want. And that needs to be okay. She needs to be able to wear that way. Black people need to be able to wear their natural hair and say, F you society, I'm going to wear this, ha. And you should not be able to say anything, but I know you are, but I'm going to do it anyway because, well, F you, I'm going to do it anyway. Because that's their culture, that's their hair, that's their style, and it needs to be theirs to embrace and love and rock. I'm not going to wear that. Nikita Dragun should not wear that. Because this is ridiculous. Isn't that right? I mean, come on. But she wore it. Nothing we can do about it. We can just tell her, stop doing that, so she won't do it again. Well, she'll probably do it again. And it's not right. And it's not, but what are we going to, but we need to have these discussions as people that are not black with black people. Is this cultural appropriation? Is this okay for me to wear this? Plus, it's just weird. It's just weird. White people should not be wearing braids like that, like all over, like the little tiny mini braids. No, they look stupid. It just looks stupid. We're not. What are you, Bo Derek? In like 10 in like the 1980s? No, stop it. It's not acceptable anymore. It's just not. Whatever the Kardashians want to do, let them do and piss off the black people as much as they want to do, because they will. Again, Kim Kardashian will inevitably piss off black people again. Kendall Jenner just did it. She just wore braids. They can't do that, but they will. But we, as watchers of these people, as people who are not black and acknowledge that this is not right, we need to stop doing it. Stop it. Stop allowing people that are not black to appropriate their culture. Stop. For you. It's something that says something to them. It means something to them. Let them wear it. It's part of their culture. It's not part of your culture. Stop trying to be something you're not. You're not Native American, even if you want to claim you're like 0.005%. That's not enough to claim it. Not enough to claim it. If you were like 15%, maybe. But if you're not even that, stop. There's not enough DNA in us anymore for us to claim it. Stop. I'm not going to claim to be black or Native American because I'm half Irish and half Italian. That's all I am. That's all I am. And that's all I'm going to claim to be because I'm not stupid. Stop being stupid. And that's all I'm going to say because I'm ranting all over the place. And apparently I don't know how to speak English sometimes and my accent comes out a little too far. But that's all I'm going to say. I hope you all having a nice day and I'll see you next week. Bye.